100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell raised an army and tried to conquer the world. He was stopped by an unlikely hero, Sheriff Aesop Stormwood. As Hollowell died, he prophesied that he would be reborn twice more and rise again. Stormwood looked him in the eye and said if Hollowell did, his descendants would strike him down. Sheriff Aesop Stormwood went on to form Stormwood and Associates to make sure they'd be ready for Hollowell's returns, a private detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. 25 years ago, Hollowell returned for the first time, and a Stormwood made good on Aesop's promise. But the third coming of Hollowell may not be so far in the future. But the young Raz Stormwood just might know it's coming, and she plans to be ready. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. The Stormwood team has had a lot of things happen. Just a lot. I mean, there's a stolen car, stolen from actually a former client of theirs, but he doesn't know that because they've been hired by one of the people who works for him to recover said stolen car, which is a classic 60s Mustang with something spooky about it. And it was stolen by a team of sexy car thieves, as Babbitt called them, which includes NK's ex-girlfriend and said ex-girlfriend's brother. Anyways, it turns out that the only reason why those guys stole the car was because tech billionaire Damian Cole of ColeTech had kidnapped one of their team members in exchange for them stealing the car. They handed over the car but didn't get their team member back. So the sexy car thieves and Stormwood and Associates have teamed up to break into the ColeTech headquarters, which is a giant 5-story building kind of shaped like a hexagon with a circular central hallway. And they drove their cars in an attempt to recover both the stolen car and the kidnapped Juan, who is one of the car thieves. It's very exciting. The team, over the last couple of episodes, drove their way through the building, fighting off security guards on motorcycles, and then, up on the 4th level, some horrifying monsters. Just horrifying monsters. Finally making their way to the freight elevator, which, to be fair, if they'd been smart, could have gotten on that freight elevator on the 1st floor, but that wouldn't have been as fun and wouldn't have been as much driving in the building. And they've taken it up to the top floor, and with the 3 vehicles and a whole slew of people, they're about to emerge onto the 5th floor of the ColeTech headquarters, their Starship campus.
You guys get the impression we could have just taken the freight elevator in the first place?
Yeah, then we would have been trapped. They'd know exactly where we are.
That's true.
The whole time.
I mean, they know exactly where we are right now, don't they?
Yeah, but they could have stopped the elevator or something, or just, whatever.
Guys are literally like in 3 cars. So we've got, just to remind people, we've got the Toyota Supra with Michelle and Walker in it. We've got Turk Domino's Black Challenger with Raz in it, and then NK's Golf on the end with Babbitt and Bill in it. And they are just 3 cars across in a giant freight elevator as it climbs the 1 floor, and the doors open, and in front of you are 3 security guards. Everybody roll initiative. If there's a problem, they can solve it. If you need to find someone, they can do it. Stormwood and Associates is a detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. If you need help, they'll be there. The don't get in their way, or else you'll get caught in the eye of the storm.
You crusty jugglers.
14.
It's a 14 for Babbitt.
9.
14.
9 for Raz. And 14 for Bill. I've already rolled everybody else's initiatives. All right. Babbitt and Bill, you both rolled 14s. What's your respective sweetnesses? Or swiftnesses?
5.
6.
All right, so Bill will go before Babbitt.
Umdiata.
And so, Bill, you're up first. There are three men standing across like abreast of each other, just all pointing guns at you.
Hey, buddy.
It is a new session, so you all have your sweet moves back. And was anybody injured?
I had been, yes.
What were you down to? Like, how many damage points had you taken?
I think I was 3 down.
All right, well, it's enough of a scene change for getting 2 of those back.
Okay.
All right. I am going to... Actually, could I use my shield to put it up in front of the whole crew?
Look at the wording on shield. I mean, I, for some reason, didn't have the rules up.
Curses.
I had everything else up. Well, it's because I've got, I have all of the quick stats up, but I don't have all your spells up in front of me. And fantasy archetypes. Shield. The shield spell. It's improves target fitness by 3 for length of combat. I'm gonna say you have to. I'm gonna say you have to pick a specific target for your shield spell.
Okay, I'm just going to psychic flamethrower out the window then.
All right, you're gonna psychic flamethrower these guys. So Babbitt, you're going to psychic flamethrower the 3 security guards.
Nope,
Bill
I have
will
no magic.
anyway.
Yeah, Bill will. That's the word. Look, I am sick, and you guys have the same freaking initiative score and the same first letter in your names. I know which one I meant. All right. So your range plus level plus 1d10 then, Bill.
All right. 3. 3. Oof. 15.
Okay, yeah. Bill, you just sort of describe. So you're just leaning out the window or something. Are you?
This is a drive-by.
The cars
but
are
without driving. Because I'm insecure about my ability to shoot while the car is moving.
So are you in? I forget if you're in the back seat or the front seat.
I was in the back seat because they were worried I was going to throw up on the front seat.
Okay. Well, because I just know there was some repositioning where, Babbitt was on a motorcycle for a while, but we ditched the motorcycle in the darkness, if I recall. So okay. Your car is on the far right of this grouping. And so what do you just gonna lean out the window?
Yep.
So Bill leans out with his telescoping wand. With a flick of the wrist, yells psychic flamethrower.
Psychic flamethrower! Boom diata!
White, hot psychic flame shoots from the end of what looks like a telescoping pointer. And, those 3 security guards are now 3 small piles of ashes on the ground.
Nice.
Okay.
I was insecure about how well I was doing on this mission.
All right, so we got to start driving around, and we got to figure out where this car is, and we got to figure out where Juan is. Like, we think Juan's going to be in the office, which is on the exact opposite side of the building. This is, of course, NK talking. And so we can either go clockwise or counterclockwise here, but either way, like, we're on the exact opposite side. So do we all want to go the same way and meet up there, or do we want to go together?
I mean, I feel like if we stay together, we have a better chance of not having more of us get captured. That's just my take on it, though.
Okay. So you guys want to go together then?
Yee.
All right, so just arbitrarily picking a direction. I'm going to say everybody turns the car, all 3 cars turn to the right. Start driving around the circle. As you drive, you do notice what look like undeployed large ramps. Like the ramps that you had seen on the lower levels, that like the thing, it looks like there are similar ramps that could lead down from this level, but they're simply retracted right now up into the floor. So the freight elevator is not your only way out. Okay?
Okay.
As you approach the opposite side, it's the drive around is, the building looks way more normal than it did on the 4th floor, on the 5th floor. It's empty offices, all glass. Again, this building is supported by a number of the support beams. Bill, you notice, are still quite spooky.
Okay.
Like there's some sort of warding laced through them. You can tell that like it's the same single pillars that go all the way down to the ground floor.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, magical architecture, my favorite.
Yeah. And I will say, as you get closer to the office, you're feeling your detect spooky is zeroing in on the car even closer as you get to, like, you're pretty sure that the car is also in the office.
There is no reason to believe that they don't have this car in the office. The closer we get, I'm feeling it.
All right. As you guys, I mean, again, there's no real corner. It's a giant, the interior hallway is a giant round circle. As you get closer to the part of the building, the square that juts out at the front where the office that you're heading towards is, you guys, there are a group of security guards on bikes heading straight for you. There are
These guys.
there are 3 motorcycles heading towards you.
I put down my window.
All right, and we're in initiative order. And I'm just gonna cycle through then to. We're just gonna, just for fun, we're gonna jump to Raz in the initiative order.
Are they all lined up in a row?
They are 3 bikes. They're kind of in a V formation where there's one slightly in front of the other 2.
Okay. And they're headed towards us.
They're headed directly towards you, and you're in the center car of the 3 cars.
I would like to use a sweet move. I don't know. What I want to do is to shoot the tire of the lead car, or the lead motorcycle. Excuse me.
Mhm.
So that, hoping that it like when it falls into the other 2.
Like, what you want to do is try to shoot up the lead tire so it, like, kind of falls sideways and see if it can knock out the other 2 bikes.
Yes, exactly. Would that be sweet move territory?
Yeah. Everybody vote for that?
I'd say
Yes.
so, yes.
All right. So the real question is how much you take out is going to depend on how much damage you roll then.
Yes.
So your effective combat statistic would be guns. So range. I have to get into 2nd edition terms. Range plus level plus 1d10.
$13.
Okay, easy peasy. You shoot the lead motorcycle. Its tire kind of explodes. The bike falls sideways, and the other 2 motorcycles' front wheels hit it. Both of the riders flip over forward. And now the challenge comes to the drivers who have to avoid this. So,
Sorry.
alright, let's determine the difficulty here. Alright. So, I'm going to roll for all 3 cars right now after I judge the difficulty of it. And alright, the Supra and the Challenger managed to dive around, but NK is not going to evade, and now I have to see if her vehicle takes damage. Oh, actually. Oh, she gets a +2, so I gotta reroll that. And the car takes a point of damage. Okay, so that puts... It's 2 damage to the... So, NK's Golf does not completely avoid it, and it's going to take some damage. That car is at 2 points of damage, so... Yeah, Turk's car... So the Challenge is at 2 points of damage, the Golf is at 2 points of damage, and the Supra has not taken any damage. Okay. I just have to keep that in mind, because a car can only take 4 points of damage before it's disabled. So, you guys drive around, and eventually what you get to is a glass-walled office, and... oh god, that would be really stupid to do. Alright, so... What you see ahead is the section where the office is just, again, everything's glass wall, so that part shouldn't be surprised, but this is lit up, and you see a kind of reception area, and then effectively you see behind a bunch of red velvet ropes, just without any doubt, like ahead of you, the red Mustang. Like, he has literally put it out as a trophy. And there are a number of security guards in there. And you don't see Damien Colt, you don't see Juan, but you see a bunch of security guards, like I'm gonna say 8. There are 8 security guards, all in there. And we are at NK in the order. And what NK is gonna do is she's going to... Ooh, what's the best way for NK to do something here? Who's in the front seat again?
I am.
That's Babbitt?
Yeah.
Okay. NK is flooring it, and she just turns to you, Babbitt, and says, "Hold the wheel." As she cuts the wheel to the side, pulls the handbrake, slamming the car sideways through the broken glass with the passenger side into the glass wall, and she pretty much, with her window down, almost like sits with like pretty much only her like legs are in the car as she like gets out and with her 2 pistols starts firing into the crowd of security guards.
Babbitt does indeed hold the wheel.
Does that work?
Yes.
Yeah.
I really hope
100%.
I'm going to have to do 2 things. I'm going to have to roll her damage, and then I've got to roll damage on the car. All right, I'm going to roll damage on the car first. All right. Car's fine. Good. And that's a very lucky roll. And then, oh my god. Okay. So what's the math there? All right. That is 19 points of damage.
Holy shit.
She rolled a 10. And her guns are her best stat.
Oh, gee.
Like, on a gun sweep move, she already does 9 damage. Number 2. Alright, so she just did... Oh my god. Yeah, she just did 19 damage. God, how many guys is that? Alright, so... That's 6, isn't it? 6 times 3 is 18?
Yeah.
Oh my god, and so... I did not expect that to be that effective. I may have to insert some more security guards into this battle.
6 more come out of the car.
It's a convertible.
This clown car it.
And then this one's hurt. They've taken 1 damage.
They take carpooling very seriously. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Walker's too far. Walker hasn't gotten that far yet because he's in Michelle's car. That takes us to Michelle in the order, who I think she's just going to drive through the broken glass and try to hit the injured one with her car as a melee attack. So, that hits. He's dead. Alright, so the injured one just gets splattered by Michelle.
Oof.
Alright, so there's... we're up to Bill, we're at you.
I am struggling not to throw up in the back seat. That was scary. That's what I'm doing first. Whew. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, if only my healing spell could fix the car.
I think I would let you. I think we could bend rules to do that. But right now the car is functioning, so...
Right. Oh.
There's literally just one fodder guy here right now.
Yeah, so I don't really want to... I brought a gun with me. I'm just gonna shoot.
All right.
I'm not wasting a spell on this one, dude.
All right, so roll me your attack. 1d10 plus your effective combat skill. So 1d10 plus your range plus your level.
Ooh. 8.
Yeah, you hit. It's not hard to hit a fodder guy. So let's roll your damage. 1d10 plus your range.
Dude. 8.
All right, and... So
Double 8s.
Yeah, he's dead. So, all right. So, Babbitt, we're at you in the initiative order. The car you are here to recover is sitting right there.
Okay. I'm going to go over and look at it, inspect it. I don't want to get in this car right now.
Okay, so you get out of the Golf amidst the broken glass and debris.
Yeah. Go check out like the undercarriage, see if there's anything weird about it.
It looks normal. The
Okay.
car looks normal. There are a couple of things on the dashboard that you don't recognize. Actually, no. Roll me a d10.
9.
There are two things on the dashboard that look super familiar, but you don't know where. There are 2 red stones on the dashboard.
Red stones. Okay. Bill,
Yeah?
I need you.
Okay. Bill walks over.
Do you know what these things are? What's this whole deal?
Bill, roll me a d10.
Come on. 4.
You 100% know what these things are in the sense that you've seen them before.
Oh, I know I've seen these before.
You don't know what they do, but you 100% know you've seen these before.
I don't remember what they... I don't remember what function they serve, but I know I've seen these.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Like, you think you've seen something like this in person before.
Like, I'm pretty sure I have directly encountered, if not, we have directly encountered these as a team. I'm just...
Hey guys,
drawing a blank.
anyone know what these things are? Let's put our minds together.
Okay, so at this point, from the back emerges 4 more security guards. Because let's make this fun. And with them is a man who's in about his mid-50s with dark hair, and he is literally holding a gun to another man's head that NK, Turk, Walker, and Michelle all immediately start saying Juan. There's a man holding a gun to Juan's head just emerged.
Oh.
Well,
Everybody stop. I didn't plan that voice. That's just the first voice that came out of my mouth for Damian Cole. It is Damian Cole. You recognize him from the cover of magazines.
Hello, Mr. Cole.
Hello?
Hi.
All of you are going to leave right now, or this man dies. Juan's tied up and gagged. So his hands are tied in front of him, and he's got a gag on. So he can't say anything.
I don't know. That seems... Does anyone else feel like it'd be too early to leave? I feel like it's too early to leave. We did a lot of work to get up here, Mr. Cole.
We just got here, and you're kicking us out already?
Kind of rude.
You literally just killed like 20 people. You're breaking and entering.
Okay, firstly, you are lowballing it, if you need to know. But I'm not helping.
How about I give you two choices? You either leave immediately, or your friend here and all of you get to die. The 4 security guards who all came out with him have their guns raised.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Shield Juan.
Yeah, good call. All right. Bill does...
It's not Bill's turn in the initiative order.
Oh,
Pavitt looked at the
that's a
card.
really good idea.
It's Turk's turn.
Oh no.
Turk.
Maybe he'll have a philosophical talk about driving.
Let's look at Turk's character sheet here. What's he gonna do? Turk is gonna drive his car right into these. So Turk is going to charge his Challenger just right into Damian Cole with the right side fender and attempts to miss Juan. He's doing this as an attack, not a sweet move, just an attack. So his attack is that plus his melee. 7 plus his level. So Damian's dodge is he misses. Damien just sort of sidesteps, and Turk hits the brakes and misses with the car. Just one stupid higher. All right. Juan's turn technically next, but he can't do anything. He's tied up. One of the fodder guys is going to take a shot at... Well, Bill got out of the car, so he's going to take a shot at Bill. So one of the 4 security guards that came out with him. So, yeah, because you and Babbitt are by the Mustang. And so that plus... All right. What's your swiftness plus level?
Swiftness plus level, that would be... Oh. 9.
He hits.
Ow!
And what's your soak? What's your fitness plus level?
6.
You take 2 damage after soak. So,
Ow!
Raz, you're up.
Okay. Is my side of the car still kind of facing Juan?
Yeah, so Turk tried to hit Damien.
Yep, just Damien.
But he tried to hit him with the passenger side.
Yeah, with my side.
So your car is effectively like you if you look straight out your window, you see Damien and Juan.
Cool. I assume I'm not close enough to touch them at all.
No, they're just far enough back where you'd have to get out of the car to touch them.
And are they still like? Is Damien still holding on to Juan?
Yes. He kind of just sidestepped and like kind of spun them a little bit.
Okay.
So Damien's on your left, Juan is on the right. And they're kind of facing the car and just outside of the range of you being able to reach them. Like, you could, if you got out of the car, you could within your combat turn. So, like, if you wanted to try to, you could get to them. Like, you have enough movement to, like, get to them and, like, reach them during an attack. It's just that you'd have to get out of the car to do it.
Yeah. So I have 2 ideas of possibilities. And it depends on who I go for. I could see if I could grappling hook onto the Juan's ropes and like just kind of like bring him to our car and chuck him in the back seat.
Okay, so to put him in the back seat, you have to get out of your car because this is a 2-door.
Okay.
It has a back seat, but it's a 2-door.
Okay. The other option would be to try to use the grappling hook to grab Damien's feet and just like slam him to the ground, like just whip his feet out from under him and like kind of like I wouldn't be able to drag him from the back of the car because we wouldn't be driving yet, but that's where eventually it would go on to.
Okay.
But it would free Juan from Damien's grip.
Right, because his feet aren't tied. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to sweep move, grappling hook Damien Cole's feet out from under him.
Okay. So does everybody vote that works?
Yes.
Okay. Then he's not fodder, so you only get to use your range combat skill plus your level as your damage you do to him. And yeah.
That's 5.
All right. I will say that you knocked Damien Cole down. He has taken 5 damage.
It's prone.
Yeah, but prone doesn't really mean anything in this game.
I know. It's just terminology. It's all the same.
All right. And, yeah.
But he's not holding on to Juan anymore.
He is no longer holding on to Juan.
Juan can be scooped up or whatever.
Yeah. All right. That takes us to NK, who is going to take a shot at one of these fodder guys. And she rolled terribly, but I think her stats are good enough where that is level. Yeah, she cannot miss. All right, on fodder guys. But she can roll terrible damage. Oh, but wait, that's 1 plus her 7 minus. She literally cannot help but kill a fodder guy if she shoots him. Wow. She can't miss, and rolling a 1 on her attack was a total of 7, and the fodder guy has a 4 soak, which means he takes 3 damage. If NK shoots a fodder guy, he dies. That is fun to know. All right, that brings us to Walker. Walker is going to get out of the Supra, grab Juan, and toss him into the back of the Golf with Bill. No, Bill's not in the back seat anymore. Bill's out of the car. So, yeah, it's he tosses him into the back seat of NK's Golf because that's the easiest vehicle to get him into because it has actual... It's a 4-door and not a 2-door. It's the only 4-door car here. NK's Golf is the only 4-door car here. And that's his turn. So Juan's now in the back of the Golf that NK is like half sitting in. All right, that brings us to fodder, and they're going to start targeting Babbitt and Bill because they are out there by the precious car. So let's so this one's going to attack Bill. What's your dodge?
What would dodge be?
Swiftness plus level.
Right, sorry. That would be 9.
All right, he's gonna miss.
Ah!
Second
Oh,
guy's gonna
close
shoot
call.
at you.
Yeesh.
He's gonna hit.
Ow!
And then what's your soak? What's your fitness plus level?
6.
All right. So you take 4 damage.
Jeez.
So that puts you at 6 damage, I think. Because you took 2 earlier, didn't you?
I thought I took 2 earlier. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
my total damage was...
Right. You just took 4.
Oh, I thought you meant that I would be down to 6 damage. Like I would have 6 hit points left. I was like,
No. Remember,
okay.
healthy is 0.
Right.
When you hit 15, that's a problem, and you're down. But it's healthy is 0. Healthy is always 0.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then the last guy, he's going to take a shot at Babbitt. Babbitt, what's your swiftness plus level?
8.
He barely hits you, but he hits you.
Ah!
And then what's your fitness plus level?
7.
That's okay because you soak the damage. That brings us back.
That hurts.
Damien's pissed. He's going to get up onto his feet. And he is going to... What's he going to do here? Oh. So, Raz knocked him on his ass. And so he's mad at Raz. So he is going to climb to his feet, clap his hands together, and sparks start to emanate between his fingers, and he slaps a hand on the ground, and electricity jumps several times and then strikes Raz as an attack spell.
I didn't know we were fighting the Full Metal CEO.
And so you're going to take, let's see here, that's going to be his range plus his level. And so level 3 plus his range is 8. So you're going to take 8 damage. Yeah. That brings us to Michelle, who just is going to lean out her window and yell, "Get Juan and the cars out of here," while she takes a shot at Damien. "Get Juan and the cars out of here!" Bang. And she's gonna miss. Awesome. Bill, it's you.
Oh, I'm returning the favor. Someone's getting psychic flamethrowered.
Okay. Who?
I'm going to... I've got to fire a psychic flamethrower at... Mainly at Damien.
Okay, at Damien. It's important because there are 3 fodder guys still standing. And, there's... And so whether or not you attack them or you attack Damien is an important note. Alright, so you're going to psychic flamethrower Damien?
Mm-hmm.
That is your, so your range plus level.
Yep, blah, 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 blah. Alright. That is 6. Sorry, at a moment.
It's alright. You hit him. That is unpleasant for him. Alright, so Babbitt, you are standing next to this Mustang that you need to get out of here.
I hop in the Mustang. Is there a key?
Yeah.
I turn on the car.
Car starts.
All right.
Do you want to grab Bill?
Yes. Bill, get in. I just grab onto him and pull him into the car.
Don't have to ask me twice.
Right across me.
All right, you're going to flee?
Yes.
All right. You peel out of here, and you are going down the hallway. All right. So that brings us to Turk. All right. So you guys. So Juan's in the golf. What's Turk gonna do? So, Raz, you're still in the car, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Raz, you're still in the car. He's gonna try to swing the car over and knock out these fodder guys. These 3 fodder guys. And so he's going to effectively kind of reverse and do a J-turn in this pretty much large, this is a pretty large room. He's going to, reverse into a J-turn, the handbrake turn, to swing the car around and bash the 3 remaining security guards. And they are all dead, because I'm not even going to do the math. He rolled a 10 on his damage, which they're gone. And so now his car is facing the other direction. Juan is going to do nothing because he's sitting in a back seat. Raz, we are at you.
Guys left.
There is just Damien Cole left in this room.
I'm sure we're gonna be departing soon.
Yeah, I mean, I can just tell you that NK on her next turn is going to floor it out of here with Juan in the back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm sure on Turk's next turn, he's gonna get out as well.
Yeah.
I know he's a bad dude, but do I have reason to kill Damien Cole?
I mean, here, your objective is get the car back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I could just.
You guys had 2 objectives here: get the car and get Juan.
Yeah.
The car is, you've gotten the car out of the, you're getting the car out right now.
Yep.
And Juan is in the back seat of your teammate's car.
Yeah. So I don't know what I would do unless I wanted to shoot Damien one last time. I don't know what she would do because she's not driving a car.
Right, Damien's on foot. There are no other apparent cars in this office.
Yeah. I can make it even harder for him by shooting him in the foot.
You want to shoot him in the foot?
I would love to shoot him in the foot.
All right, you're on the far side of the car, so you're going to have to kind of pull yourself out the window a little bit to do this, but you can.
Oh,
without...
that's fine. I will sit on the window ledge.
Yeah, it's effectively what NK did dramatically entering this room.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to take a shot at him, just a regular attack?
Yeah.
All right, so roll me 1d10 plus your range plus your level plus 1.
Nine.
9 does... And that's with plus 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
You miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you literally only had to roll 1 higher to hit him.
Yeah.
But you miss. All right. So
That's okay.
Raz misses.
I have other things.
All right, so that brings us to NK, and she is going to drive the hell out of here. All right, so NK is driving the Golf out of here. Walker dives back into Michelle's Supra. And so he's back in that car. So, all right. So, NK's gone. Bill and Babbitt are gone. We'll get to Bill and Babbitt again once we resolve what's happening in the room here. So both of the Domino cars are still here. Okay. So that brings us to Damien. Damien is going to attack one of these cars. Which one will it be? I'm literally just going to roll a die to see which one he's going to target, because he's going to attack the Supra. Alright. So, the vehicle gets to dodge the driver. So, he's going to, because he's got a gun, he's going to use his gun, he's going to attack the Supra, and that gets to dodge the driver. Michelle's dodge is Michelle's dodge is an 8. So he takes a shot at the car, and the car gets hit. So now I need to determine whether or not the car takes a point of damage. It does not. Alright, he shoots the car, but it's just cosmetic. Michelle is going to drive the crap out of here. And then, unsurprisingly, when we get to Turk, so does Turk. My name is Trey Dorn, and I was your game master for this session. Joining me, as always, was Kyle Johnson as Babbitt, Nick Izumi as Bill, and Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network. And that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.